Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this wig I have from Afsisterwig, and also I'm going to be showing you guys a new method of applying lace front wigs, and it is the glueless method. So here you can see that it is straight out of the box, and I have their silky straight 22-inch unit, and this is a lace frontal wig. So I'm taking it straight out the box, and this is a silky straight 22-inch lace frontal unit. And the first thing that caught my eye was the lace on the wig. They have a brand new lace that is super thin, and it already has a medium brown tint to it. So if you're like my skin tone, maybe a little darker, you do not even have to tint your lace, which is awesome, and it makes the wig process so much easier. So I am definitely in love with their new invisible lace. It is just so thin, it's stretchy, it's soft, and it's very durable at the same time. It is awesome. So here I'm just showing you guys that the knots on this wig are already bleached, so you don't have to do anything extra to this wig. You can literally take it out the box and put it on just like I did. So they're using a new knotting method, which makes the hair look so much more realistic, and it doesn't look like this. So this is an old wig that I just had on hand, and as you can see the black dots in the lace. And Afsisterwigs are doing something completely new where they don't put as many hairs in each knot, which makes everything look so much more natural. Here I'm just showing you guys it has the two combs on the side, the one in the middle and the one in the back. Also, it has the removable elastic band, and it has the adjustable straps in the back. I took out all the combs except for the one in the back because it just makes the application so much smoother without the combs, and I don't like when they tug on my real hair. So can we just take a minute to look at this hairline? I did not pluck a single hair off of this wig. This is exactly how it came straight out the box. This is crazy. Like, it is crazy. And if you're not getting Afsisterwigs, like, you're doing it all wrong, because the wig comes ready for you. Like, you don't have to do a single thing. Like, you don't have to work hard to make this wig look good. So now it's application time, and I'm just placing the wig on my head. I'm just getting a feel of how everything is looking and where I'm going to start cutting. So I'm just going to tie the hair back and start cutting off little ear flaps that are covering my ears. So now I'm cutting off the remainder of the lace, and when I pull the lace back, you can see how crazy good this blends in with my skin. Like, it's almost invisible. And I'm using a razor to cut the lace, and it's going through it like butter. And that's the reason why this blends in so well, is because the lace is thin, and it also has a nice tint to it. So this is just like crazy how good they're getting with these wigs. Now it's time for the baby hair part. I'm going to separate just a thin section of hair in the front and pull it down and start plucking to thin out those baby hairs. And then I'm going to go in with that razor again and just cut them. And I was too scared to cut them like super short, so I ended up going too long, and you'll see in a minute where this took a little turn. This was my first time doing the glueless method, so this is like literally my first time ever attempting this, and I think for my first time this came out really good. But I am gonna keep my mistake that I made in here, and I'm gonna show you guys what I did to fix it. So here's the secret to making it a glueless install, is you basically use foam, and you're just going to melt it down into your skin. So don't be shy with the foam, use a lot, and I'm using my motion styling foam, which is of course my favorite. And here you can see, because I did not cut the baby hair short enough, it was like becoming a little messy. So I had to go back in and cut a little bit more of the baby hairs off. And that was my first mistake, and in a few minutes you'll see my second mistake, which was not plucking enough of the baby hairs and thinning it out enough, and you'll see in a minute. So like I said, this was literally my first time ever attempting this method, and I'm not like super great with baby hair, so this was just like a bunch of trying and testing and seeing what looked good and, you know, what blended well and stuff like that. So I was just playing around with it a bit, and that's what it takes, especially like when you're new to this. Like, you really have to practice and see what looks good and just try things out. And if you mess up, the great thing about this method is it's just foam, so you can always go in and add some water or some more foam and fix it and change it and style it how you want to. It's not gel, it's not glue, so this method is great for beginners. So here I thought I had finally got my baby hairs where I wanted them, so I was like ready to mold them down and let it sit. So I was taking my little wrap and I wrapped it around my baby hairs, just the baby hairs, not like the entire front of your wig. And that is very important for this method. You do not put the wrap or whatever you're using to tie down your baby hairs like on the complete front of your wig. You literally just want to put it on the baby hairs. So I have my blow dryer on hot heat and I'm just going in and setting those baby hairs down. So this is when I knew I had messed up, is when the baby hairs came out like this. It didn't look horrible, but I was like, this is a little too much. Like, if you like super thick baby hairs, that's fine, but I was like, nah, this is not it. So I went in, and here's how I fixed my mistake. I just went in and I plucked a little bit more hair out of the baby hairs. It was as simple as that. I was just too scared to pluck too much, and like I said in the beginning, I was too scared to cut too much baby hair. But the great thing about this method is you can always go back and fix your mistakes, and that's why this is so perfect for beginners. And I feel like once you get the hang of this, it could take you like less than 10 minutes almost, because there's literally nothing to it at all but just, you know, doing the baby hairs and molding it down. That's it. So after thinning out my baby hairs a little bit more and playing around with them, I finally got to a point where I was like, you know, okay with them, and they looked a lot better than they did before. So I just went back and remolded and just let them dry for a little bit, and then I went into styling the hair. Now I'm taking my hot comb and making sure everything is flat and intact. And of course, I got to go in and sharpen that part up some more. I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn and just going right down that middle part. And lastly, we're going in and just straightening out the hair just a little bit. It was already super straight because it was straight out the box. So I'm just going in and doing a little, you know, double checking, making sure everything is super straight and cute. And the final step was to get rid of those flyaways, and I used a little bit of my Pump It Up spray. So I did improve upon my baby hairs a little bit after this video, because I did see where it was not like 100% perfect, but I figured you guys got the point. You guys see the technique and the method that I used to achieve this look. And for this to be my first time doing this method, I think it turned out really great. At this point in the video, you cannot say this wig is not everything. I literally took it out the box, and this is like basically how it came. I only did a few things, and it looks super, super good. Their invisible laces, everything. Their invisible knots are everything. Just amazing, and I absolutely love Afsister wigs. So all the information for this wig will be down in the description box below, so definitely check that out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it because I tried something new for the first time on camera, and it was really awesome. It turned out really well. If you are not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do that before you leave. Also leave a like and a comment and follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video.